about a century, long enough for the last of the mouth-breathers to die off.
Then, the Third Kingdom is lost.
Subtle. I almost didn't hear you coming.
Vulgrim.
The Council finally took me seriously. If so, you're surely not empty-handed. For this shall be the briefest of introductions. There were a few young ones. Spectacular. You seek the power behind the one called Destroyer. You will find the answers and the font of his power there. Oh, such haste to die. You aren't even a shadow of your former self. You wouldn't last a heartbeat. Besides, the way to the tower is shrouded by demon magics. Even I do not know the way.
Who does?
Feed my hunger, and I'll feed your curiosity.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our next installment of Darksiders. I am your host, Captain Ivory. We are playing as War, again, in the Darksiders universe. A little recap, we stopped off right before we met Vulgrim. Now we have just met him, as you saw from the opening video. This one is going to be a little rife with cutscenes, however, I do feel like they're all very important. We're going to be meeting some important characters in the game, like the devil, and hear me just dancing above zombies. Yeah, I was trying to do a combo that I forgot I couldn't do yet. So, I'm just going to cut through right now. What we have to do is collect some souls for Vulgrim, because he wants to eat them. And, because why not? Wouldn't you want to eat souls if you could? I know I would. Playing, Soul Calibur and shit like that. It's fun eating souls. You find out, you get some shit for them. So, the whole point of this little area right here around Vulgrim is find the chests that have the souls in them, break shit, get souls, just generally run through and collect some souls for them. You need about 500 of them. So I'm going to run through here. I know a couple of the spots where you can find some good ones, so I'm going to start heading over there. I know I have to fight that big demon that I fought last time, the one that I punched around a little bit. You remember the one. I also just found it really fun to start punching things with cars, because if the cars break, they give you souls, and if you use them to kill things, you get more souls, so it's fun to do. And there I go, getting punched around by zombies. Yeah, I'm not the best at the dodging. I don't like to dodge. I feel like if I'm a powerhouse like War, I need to be right in the fight. But I have learned a little bit from that. So I'm going to be completely honest, I did play ahead a little bit. This is a re-recording, I want to say. A re-recording of what I've already played, so I know how to do everything again. I remember all of it. I'm going to die a little bit less, hopefully. I don't think I died at all this time around, which was good. That was fun. Didn't want to show you guys me dying and failing all over the place. Except that. You can see that. That's cool. But I'm going to smack him around again. Now that I know how to actually, kill him, it'll be a little easier to dodge everything. Except that. Yeah, no, again, real bad at this game. I don't dodge well enough. But he was a little easier to kill this time around. And just feel it, you dick. Oh. So gratifying. So gratifying. God damn. Watching that happen again, it's like, you kicked my ass the first time around, you were a lot more difficult to kill, and now I just wreck your shit. So the last spot I want to hit up is I know there's some souls down in the subway tunnel, so I'm going to go get that. I think there's also an artifact down there. Vulgrim's going to talk about the artifacts later. I'll You guys will hear that in a little bit. But basically what you want to find is you want to find the little secret areas. This world really does reward you for exploring. Not in incredible amounts, but it definitely does help. And here we go. We're going to start climbing. But it definitely does help if you explore a little bit. It makes things go a little easier for you. You can get through the world and find some cool stuff. What I'm planning to do for this playthrough is I'm planning to get all the Abyssal armor pieces because it just looks real bitchin' when you have it all. It's this black armor that War wears that's just super sick. And I'm hoping I can get that because my first time playing Darksiders I never got it. So I want to actually go through and get them this time. So you will see me doing a little bit of the puzzle dungeon crawling and figuring out what to do. But that's going to be, I mean, that's part of the fun of these games, is to actually just run around and find stuff. Now, right now, I'm going to run into these meters because I really wanted to pick one up and smack people with it. But I couldn't grab those ones. I got money all over the place, which, I mean, I don't know why there's still money in those. It's the apocalypse. You'd think they would have been knocked down already. But they're still up. I can still run into them and drop money out of them, so I'm not complaining too much. And sit down! Yeah. Yeah. Playing with cars is fun. Oh man, just killing things with cars. So gratifying. I saw a sign, but let me grab that. I said no parking! No parking! You can't park here! It takes forever to kill people with the sign, but it's so fun to use. It's like, I mean, you're smacking them around with a sign, for God's sakes. Validate at the entrance! Yeah. Oh, man. I broke my sign. I'm upset now. So I'm going to throw a mailbox. That guy got the shit end of the stick on that one. He got a mailbox thrown in his face. That sucks. I wonder what it would feel like to get hit with the mailbox.
Try my patience, horseman. Bring me the soul.
Vulgrim, you're a dick. So, basically what Vulgrim is in the game, apart from, you know, just being a story point, is he's your merchant, he's your market. You go over to him for buying shit, you know, like new combos. You can get the scythe from him, which is your first secondary weapon if you get it at the right time. I do plan on getting that one as soon as possible. But he's also your fast travel. So if you unlock more Vulgrim locations, you can use him to fast travel. I'm trying to block more because it's definitely something that's supposed to help, but I feel like until it gets a little bit better, like there's actually a good reason to block. Right now it's just me taking damage without, dealing any back. I forgot how buggy the AI can be sometimes in this, where they'll just stand still and they won't, they'll swipe at you, but they're too far away to actually hit you.
We have enough
Eat a
souls
dick,
to
Watcher.
feed Vulgrim's hunger. Now, maybe he'll feed our...
These ancient gates have a mind of their own, but with this, you may reach an understanding. Beyond the gate, seek out Samael's prison. Once, Samael was close in power to the Dark Prince himself. Some might even say, a threat. You will find he is no friend to the Destroyer. Seek me out when you've gathered more souls. I will make it worth your while.
And I guess that's him foreshadowing, saying, yeah, I'm gonna be your marketplace, so come at me, bro. Little boy war, come blow on your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the wall's made of rock. Where is the war? Who blows on the horn? Earthcaller's fun to use if you're actually using it in battle. Right now it's just a story motion plot device. I want one.
The horn call of my ancestors, awakened at last from the dreamless sleep.
I'll wake you up with my horn.
Then we are free.
None are free while the Destroyer still breathes.
The Destroyer, yes. To his service we are bound, though enemies will remain. So his enemies we call friend.
Friend?
Pass Us now, friend. Must bring victory. Must bring freedom.
That ass, though.
If that was the gate, I can't wait to find out what's behind it.
So as you guys will notice, I'm trying to talk less while the game is talking, you know, actual dialogue, because I have been told that it is kind of confusing to hear everyone talking at once. So any of the cutscenes, I'm just going to leave those at full volume. You guys can hear what they sound like, and then you'll hear my sweet, sweet voice again in between, or maybe sometimes during. Yeah, drop down. But right now, the game is a bit slow. I mean, we're just cutting through some zombies, we're getting to Samael. Samael is essentially the devil of the game. Now, the Destroyer and the devil, I want there to be no confusion. There is a difference. Samael is pretty much the devil. The Destroyer is, I guess, the leader of hell. I don't know what he looks like. I'm not going to look it up because I haven't played through the whole game before, and I still want it to be a big reveal to find out who's the dickbag that framed me. Ooh, making a bomb out of zombies. So I'm not going to go ahead and spoil it, but I definitely think he's going to look pretty bitchin'. It's going to be an awesome thing to see. The reason I keep picking up stuff to kill enemies with is because I want to get more souls. I really want that scythe as soon as I can get it, because the scythe is just a lot of fun to use. If you have a lot of enemies in front of you, it's great because it does this big sweep. I know back in the day, if you got it with like a certain DLC, you could get Death Scythe, which looked a little bit different. Not the Gundam, but, you know, the actual Horseman Death, his giant scythe. But I don't remember what it looks like. However, I didn't get any DLCs, I didn't get any pre-order bonus for this one. I'm just going to go ahead and get the regular scythe. Still looks pretty cool, I just don't have it yet. And I guess I'm just going to break through these guys quickly, because I don't like dealing with zombies too long. Although it does look a little annoyingly repetitive to just grab them all and smash them. It gives me some health, and it's an easier way to get rid of them than actually sitting and fighting all the little shits. And the whole point right now is to just kind of carve through here, because I want to get to the actual meat of the game, which is fighting the Chosen. We'll find out about the Chosen after we release Samael. I'm not going to say anything because he's going to explain the whole thing. It's just going to sound a little repetitive if you hear it from me. But you'll notice close to the end of this one, we're going to see my intro monster again. I love the monster we're going to fight. He's the Phantom. I don't remember what he's called. I think he's called the Phantom General or something like that. He's not really a Phantom, not much of a general either. He's kind of a piece of shit, but it's still fun to fight him. He's pretty easy to beat. I mean, you just have to really think back on your Zelda days where you just got a new item or a new inventory weapon. It's obviously going to be really, really helpful against the first mini-boss you fight with it. So, like, when you get the boomerang, you have to use the boomerang to kill whatever boss you fight next. If you don't use the boomerang, you're going to have a bad time. So this guy, if you don't use the Earth Caller when you fight him, you're going to get your ass handed to you. And I will come very close to that because I'm not using it right. But we'll find that out in a little bit. Only because I have a very good memory for these things. I'm not going to lie to you, this commentary is recorded after the video, but only so I can talk about certain things that I couldn't think of. I like to stay kind of in the zone when I'm playing, and I tend to talk a lot less when I'm actually playing it. We're going to make sure we actually get the information out that I want to get out. So, you've seen every member of the team of Conglomerate Industries so far. See, now I'm messing up the name. Everyone's got me messing up the name. Conglomerate Industries. You've seen every member of the team so far. You met all the RSBs. You've seen their joint video. Ebony and myself will have a video going up later this week. Actually, probably tomorrow on Thursday. Of our joint video. We're playing Portal 2 and we're dicking around and we kind of suck at it. So you're gonna hear that. That's gonna be fun to do. You should have seen Ebony's last installment of Blue Balls Gaming, which was his Dishonored one. I had a lot of fun watching that one. It was really funny for me. I hope it was funny for you guys too. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching the RSB submissions as well. Not so much Ramingham. Talk to him about that. Talking shit about my name, huh? I'll get back to you. No, we're all friends. I'm cool with it. We talked it over. We're good. Hopefully you guys do enjoy seeing some more stuff from RSB and from Ebony and myself. I hope that you guys can enjoy watching more of our videos. I'm just going to keep jumping around looking for little secrets here. I noticed something when I was playing through this time. that I didn't notice before. There's a Vulgrim location here. I knew that. I didn't realize the demonic growth on the wall. I didn't recognize it before, I guess. So I completely missed this little shard here. This is a Wrath Shard. Wrath Shards increase the amount of Wrath I have, which basically means I can do more special attacks as war. But let's find out what Vulgrim has. We're going to find out about artifacts too.
On your journey, you may come into possession of certain items that are of particular interest to me. Artifacts of the Fallen Legion. If you discover any Legion artifacts, bring them to me. I will make it worth your while.
And I have no money to buy anything here, so I really wanted the scythe, but I don't have enough for it. Just barely not enough, so I'll come back for that. I really do want that scythe. It's going to be great to have. Hopefully you guys can't hear anything in the background. My little sister is screaming her head off because, I don't know, I think she's playing a game. And my dog just barked. But we will talk about them in a different commentary. My dogs are great. I don't like one of them. I love the other one. But I can still deal with both of them. I have no problem with that. I came over here to get some souls because I wanted to kind of get that back up because I knew I was going to get into a boss fight. Probably not too many souls to have in that. There we go. Now I'm mixing up the combos. I remember how to do it now. The little combos we can get in there. So that was good to have. Remembering how to do those. I think I'm just gonna clean this guy up. There we go. So now we're gonna go ahead and fight the general and release Samael. Samael is really awesome. I love the design they have for him, except for there's one thing I'm gonna point out a little bit later when he does pop out. So it's weird to me. I don't know why they did it this way. It does still look very cool, but it's just a weird design in my opinion. Oh, fun fact. If you have the scythe and you can kill those crows before they lift off, you get a little burst of health. Didn't know that? That'd be awesome to know. Maybe next time you're playing Darksiders.
Non straga sindora.
Do you know what's imprisoned here? There are things even you should fear, horseman. Once you were strong, but now you are weak and you are alone. The Destroyer knows of your coming. Even now, he moves his legions against you.
Then I'll make this quick.
Yay! I was right, Phantom General. But I don't know why they called him that. He's not so much a phantom, he's just straight up, you know, a dick. He's not much of a general either. He's gonna, you know, call some enemies against me, but I don't see that as being a general. I mean, I see that being more of just like a pansy ass. Can't find me one-on-one, you're gonna call your friends. But that's what I was talking about, where the Earthcaller is really gonna help me. Is I can keep knocking him over, which is very helpful. I'm gonna be abusing it a little bit in this fight though, because I do use it a lot on these guys too. When I'm not dodging or smacking them around, I think I've dropped them a couple times with the Earthcaller. But I mean, it's good to use as often as you can. I don't have any other weapon yet, so I might as well utilize this little collar. You do get some pretty cool weapons in this game. I will admit there are some very fun ones to use. This one is probably just one of my more troll kind of weapons. I keep thinking, damn, I gotta knock this guy over, but I forgot as soon as he puts that shield up, he's just invulnerable, like a little pansy. Really, it's just it's not okay to be a pansy. Don't let friends be a pansy. Look at that. Yeah, he just keeps putting his guard up. Don't have to punch him. Nothing. And he wants them to bathe in my... That's not sanitary. You don't bathe in people's blood. Come on, guys. If any of you have ever bathed in someone's blood, just admit to it. Don't do it again. Alright? I've done it once. It's not fun. It's not the best. You don't like bathing in blood. Blood is not okay. It's not very good for your pores. Chaos Eater leveled up. That's another thing I really do like about the game as far as the RPG elements. Your weapons will level up depending on how much you use them. Obviously, Chaos Eater should be the one that's leveling up the most, but you can level up your other weapons as well. Only one I don't think you can level up is Earthcaller, because it's not a weapon you can use actively in combat, besides just that one little attack where you shoot him over. Right there, I should have used it. I think I get hit with that a couple times, then I realize, yeah, I should probably use the Earthcaller when he's rushing at me like that. Herp-a-derp-a-derp. Because he adjusts, I thought I could just dodge him, but he adjusts where he's shooting, where he's swinging, so... Don't let yourself make the same mistake. Use Earthcaller as often as you can, and there you go again. As soon as I get down to red health, I realize, hey, I should probably use it when he's running at me. See? Now I figured it out. Now this fight's going to be a lot easier. I think he might hit me one more time, but that's it. It's very easy to beat the Phantom General. I mean, he's really just in the way. And now you get to see my intro again, kind of. Cut off his arm, swing the axe, just merciless. Merciless death. Love it. I love it. So observe. The gargoyles are spewing blood. Or the gargoyle, rather, is spewing blood. What do I do to release Samael? Make the other gargoyles spew blood. Where all this blood is coming from, I do not know. Watcher seems to think I don't know that I'm supposed to move the gargoyles. Thanks, Watcher. I hate you. Watcher is easily one of the most annoying aspects of this game. It's Navi all over again. It's just, hey, listen, over here. Freaking bastard. I don't want to take his advice. But he does, I will admit, there are certain times where you can, use him as a reference. Just, you hold down a button, he'll pop out, and he'll tell you, where you're supposed to go, or what the story point was in case you're coming from a save, something like that. So he is still somewhat good to have. Now, I'm gonna cut out for the day. Stick around for the intro. Thanks for watching, guys. Here is Samael.
War. Are you here to play executioner? They should have sent all 4 of you.
I have no interest in killing you, Samael.
Ah, the Destroyer. He's beyond your reach, beyond mine.
Has prison made you a coward?
Perhaps there is a way. But you will need to get inside the Destroyer's spire. The tower is guarded by 4 of his chosen. Bring me their hearts, and ask me no questions. My reasons for helping you are my own.
Where can I find these guardians?
First, seek the Twilight Cathedral, where the Bat Queen Tiamat has gone to roost. The whole of her domain is a blistered inferno. By land, you will never reach it. Find the high ground with this, and bring me her still beating heart.